and this is our platform. Are you okay? Can you hear my voice? Can you hear my voice? Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to start now. Sorry, but I will not answer any messages from now on because I have to start. Yes, our course is Biostatistics, and the most important thing in statistics is counting, okay? Our job is counting the numbers, the frequencies, and the percentages. In fact, every day we are using statistics, although we know or we don't know. Especially in these days that we have, unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic cases, TVs each day are sharing biostatistical information with us. What are they? These are the tables, the graph, the charts, the percentages, how many people is ill, how many people is have recovered from this disease, and unfortunately how many people is dead. Okay, this kind of information is biostatistics. Okay, so we are going to start from the beginning, okay, to our course, the definition and everything. I know that you started the course with another teacher, but I will accept you that you know nothing, and we'll start the course like that. So, since we are talking about biostatistics, it's about biological clinical research, okay? So it's about human beings, it's about animals, so it's about health, okay? It's a statistics. We are going to talk about numbers, frequencies, tables, but about our examples will be related with personal health. Okay, we are from the dentistry department. We are going to solve many questions related with dentistry people, dentists, and we are going to deal with dentistry and expectations and questionnaires. So, difference of biostatistics from statistics is that statistics is related with social science, with everything other than health. Biostatistics is related with personal health and animals and clinical stuff. So, okay, there are many statistical questions. Okay, so for example, every data is important for us. Let us say that we have a patient, okay, and our patient, the pain, okay, I have a little pain, or I have a lot pain. The word a lot or little is a statistical data, okay, it's a statistical data, so we can use it, little pain or a lot pain. Or, for example, number of teeth in a mouth. You know that some people with, especially after some age, may lose teeth. They don't have 32 teeth in their mouth because they have decay problems or other problems. They can lose their teeth. So the number of teeth or the number of problematic teeth. You have a patient in front of you, and he says you, okay, I have 2 teeth to be mended, 2 teeth, okay? Or I have problems with my three of my teeth. So all this kind of information is important for us. Some information may be like a little, okay, it's text, and we can have information like numbers, okay, or we can have information date, appointment date, okay. You are going to accept your patients on which date they are coming. This is also a statistical knowledge. Which date, which time, these are all information about statistics. And we will talk about biostatistics, clinical expertise, research evidence, patient preferences. Okay, so our course will deal with, okay, we will talk about some clinical expertise subjects. So this course aims that you will be able to understand what research papers tells you, because it is really important. You will be a dentist one day, and you will have patients in front of you, and you will have many products. They will come and they will tell you, okay, our product is best. You can use this as a medicine for your patients. So one day you will be alone. You must be able to give correct decisions for your own patients. So now you are studying, okay, you are learning your courses, you are learning how to manage, how to deal your job. But when you are on your own, in your own clinic, and you have your own patients, you are the boss. You are going to choose which one is best. And in that case, you will think about biostatistically, okay? You will remember what you have learned in course. As we say, percentages. What this means, which they will say you, okay, research shows that 90% of our patients have good results from this medicine when they use or they will say that above 95% of our patients are happy about this. Okay, you read papers like that, or they will say they have good products, but for deciding which is good or whether they are saying correct or wrong, okay, is related with knowing biostatistics. Knowing what these percentages are, knowing about research. So you will think about, okay, they say that 95% of the patients are glad. Okay, but in which group they deliver this research? How many people were in the research? Did they only give this medicine to, let us say, 5 people and they were okay? Or did they really did a more in a bigger group? Did they did this research in a bigger group, let us say 500 people, and 95% were happy? You see, it is really different. Having 5 people trying a medicine and having 95 of them happy or 90 of them happy is different than having 500 people trying a medicine and having them 90% happy. So the number is important, the research group. And okay, they say that they have delivered a research study, but this research study is, did they deliver this research study to young patients? You know, it is different. Or patients above 6 years old, they have a different mouth, everything is different with them, they may have other diseases, and when you give a medicine to them, this may affect their health, they may have a heart problem. So it is really important to have some information about the patient group, okay? So you cannot apply all the medicines to all the patients. You cannot apply every technique to all the patients, and you cannot accept whatever said you without questioning. You must also always question in your mind. Okay, you say that, but let me think. You have to think what it is. Yes. So let us continue. So we will talk about in this course about research questions. Okay. So not only just understanding, we are going to read research papers and we are going to learn how to decide whether they are telling true or wrong, or whether we can trust them or not trust them. Okay. So this is really the most important thing for us, for having this course in this department. And the other thing, maybe that you want to deliver your own researches. Maybe you want to give your patients a questionnaire, let us say dentist fear, whether they have brave dentist fear. You may have some patients in front of you that don't want to sit even into the chair of, for you to look into their mouth. You have such patients. So maybe that with a simple questionnaire you will get more idea about their problems. Okay, so how we can make questionnaires and how we can have data, collect data from these questionnaires. So we will talk about populations and samples. Okay, let us talk. This is a population. Okay, and our population and sample, if we are going to choose a sample, it should contain an example from each different model. So what we said, our research group is important. We are talking about a medicine, okay? In the real world situation, we have young people, we have old people, we have middle-aged people, we have lots of people with different diseases. So our sample should be an example of the population, okay, in the healthcare. Let me give you some other simple examples. For example, you are a student in the other country university, and in this university there are different departments, okay? There is dentistry department, there is what is that? Engineering departments, and there is other law departments, for example, education department. There are different departments, and here your universe, okay, if you are going to deliver a research study in your university, okay, so we, for example, sample or subset, you can think this set and subset. Let me draw some pictures to you. I'm going to have a blank presentation and I'm going to draw some pictures to you here. Sorry, I'm going to arrange my page, blank page. Okay, I'm going to insert shapes. Okay, this is it. Okay, so this is, okay, let us say this is other country university. And this is the universe, okay? And if I'm going to take a sample, let us talk about the samples. Dentistry students is a subset here, and it's a sample here, okay? This dentistry student is a sample, and this is the population. So let us talk about other examples. Let us say this big set will be all the dentistry clinics in Cyprus, okay? All the dentistry clinics in Cyprus. And here, let us say that this is dentistry clinics in Nicosia, okay? And let us have the other set. This is other set. This is another example. Okay, let us say these are dentistry clinics in Kyrenia, okay? And one another Famagusta. So these are subsets, okay? This is the population and this is the subset, okay? So this is the idea of set and subset, population, sample. So we are going to use these definitions. Population, sample is the subset of population. We'll have several parameters, statistics, sampling variation. We'll talk about them later. Yes, it is important that it will be true in the universe, okay, in the study and findings of the study. Then we are going to deliver actual study, and this actual study will need research question and study plan. So it's a little bit complicated process. In fact, I don't want you to know this process by heart, but it doesn't. Okay, you cannot say that. Okay, yesterday I'm going to start a research. Sorry, tomorrow I'm going to start a research and you start it. It's not possible. Okay, so you have to plan it. Okay, it needs time, it needs steps. You cannot just say, okay, I will start and start. Yeah, so it needs lots of processing. So, yes, let me I'm going to just upload the slides which I explain here, not everything necessary. Okay, so here let me introduce you to statistical packages. There is SPSS, okay, and there is the simple one, you know that, Excel. Okay, Excel is also a statistical package. It is the simple statistical package. Why? Yes, because you can draw charts with that. Okay, you can have calculations. Let us say we have lots of numbers. These numbers. If you count something, these numbers are called frequency in statistics. And I can add this, okay? You can see the additions here, minimum, maximum, sum. All this information are statistics. And for example, I can say that, insert, I can say that, okay, patient no. Let us say these are patient no, okay? These are numbers. And let us say that these are problematic teeth. Sick teeth. Okay, a number of problematic teeth. How many teeth that they have problems that we will deal with. Okay, that they have this problematic teeth, then this finished. Okay, good. So let us say that this is time needed. Okay, this is also important in planning when you are on work. For example, say that this needs 30 minutes is enough, and this, okay, too problematic this, but we are not going to do much about it. Okay, so you will plan your time. You will plan your time. Okay. Let me, okay, for easiness, I say that this needs no time, just checking, 5 minutes is enough. If everything is in okay, I will check if everything is in okay, 5 minutes. Okay, so, this is a statistical information, okay, numbers. So you can always use Excel for statistics. Tables, you can make tables from this one, okay, you can have borders. You can all borders. Just a moment. I opened too many programs, so that's why that this has some little problems now. You can insert charts. Okay, let us say patient no and problematic teeth. You can have charts here. You can have just. I opened too many pages, so my program is not working properly now, but you can say insert here, and yes, it's here. Okay, so this, let us say patient no and problematic teeth. You can have different charts here. You can have pie charts, but all their usage is different. For example, you can say that if it is about something like 20% percentages, you can use pie charts. We will talk about this in detail. This is just an introduction, by the way. No worries. So Excel is a statistical program. And how you save Excel? You can save it file, save as. Here you can save it, and you can. The extension is *XLSX. I will want you to know the extensions of statistical programs. This is a statistical program. Why? Because you can count, okay? You can have frequencies, you can count, you can find minimum, maximum, you can have additions, subtractions, calculations, and the graphics. This is statistics. And here, let me give you first statistics. Okay, so I give it a name and I save it. Okay, I close this. So the second statistical program, which is most commonly used, there are many statistical programs, by the way, that we use. And the second one is this. It's Okay, I will open a new data set, this one. Here we will talk about this in detail again. We will talk about how we can give the variable names and how we can have the data. Let me open some dentistry. Just a moment, or start. The extensions are SAL, by the way. I couldn't find this PSS. If you have saved it before, you will find it here, or I may look to open data. Yes, I have some diş hekimliği, yes. Okay, so this is in Turkish, but next time I will have it in English. I will talk explain it in English. So, statistics. This is statistics. What is it? It's about numbers, okay? You can see that this is a research that we have delivered in the dentistry department. And it contains lots of data here. Look, this is data. Ones, twos, these are all data, okay? Meaningful information. This TC Turkish and this is North Cyprus Turks and this is Turkey Turks. These are all Türkiye Cumhuriyeti and KKTC. These are all information. These are all data. And this is variable width, okay? This is how we define them. How we define this. This is name of this. It's not, and we are going to learn what are the rules here. These are types, width, decimal, label, values. Look here, we can, look, everything changed. Look, once again, we grouped it, okay? You can see that when we group it, you can have it as numbers or you can have it as text here. So this will be all about our statistics. And then we are going to have in this course, these are, by the way, don't worry about this at all. These are just introduction, okay? So I am giving you a brief report about what we are going to learn. So we are going to learn about the frequencies, okay? We are going to learn all this one by one. These are counting, okay? Frequency is counting. It counts this information here once a year and 3 times or in 3 months, once in 3 months, okay? So these are all information. Frequency counts how many times, is the number of things. And here percent is the percentage in a row. Okay, so this is frequency tables. We are going to have frequency tables. We are going to have other statistics, compare means. We are going to compare means of things, and we are going to have tests, and we are going to learn how we use this test. Yes, this is what we are going to do in this course in the following days. So let me see how we are doing, and I'm going to stop this part.